Razabane for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here at the end of a great show by MTK at York Hall. Lee, firstly, how are we feeling?
Mate, do you know what? I'm absolutely buzzing that my schedule is over and I can get home to my little boy and have a good time. I've had enough of boxing this week. It's been stressful.
This was the last show of the year for MTK. Let's start off with the main event. Isaac Lowe obviously came up short. Everyone knew Lopez was a very, very tough fight, and Isaac said that to me himself. It's a tough fight, but I feel like if I stick to the game plan, I could beat him, but he came up very short tonight. Yeah, but
first of all, what a fight. Unbelievable fight. I did expect that. Isaac showed unbelievable heart, and obviously big bollocks. Sorry for my French, but it was an unbelievable fight. Lopez was very, very good, coming in with big swinging right hands and stuff like that. But listen, the heart after the first round, literally about 10 seconds in, I was like, oh, shit, no, what's going on? But then, obviously, he come back and he fought fire. He gave as good as he could get. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he come up short. But listen, he's at world level. You don't get easy fights at world level. So, I absolutely over them. I'm very proud of him. Hopefully, he'll be okay. After all that, and come back. And he showed his class. His stock has rose tonight, so very, very good performance as well.
When I spoke to him, he seemed like he's been waiting a long, long time for this opportunity to get himself that dream, that world title shot. How difficult is it going to be for yourself now to get him back in a similar position where he can fight for a world title?
On that performance, I don't think it'll be very difficult. I believe that he showed that he's at that level. Obviously, he come up short against a very, very good fighter, but I believe, obviously, MTK are good at what they do, and we get our fighters into positions, and I believe he can get back there, and he will get to challenge for a world title, I believe.
What is it with these Mexicans coming over here and whooping our asses?
Mate, listen, it's 2 weeks now. I'm 0-2 with Mexicans, so no Mexico for a little while. But listen, do you know what? Like people say, oh, why are you bringing the Mexicans? Mate, we want proper fights. We want proper fights on shows, and that's what it is. It ain't like we're protecting our fighters or anything like that. We're trying to get them into positions, good positions. And listen, once you get at that level, you've got to fight these fighters. So. Obviously, Jay Harris come up short last week. Absolutely devastated for him. But obviously, listen, he'll be back. We're going to bring him back in a 6 or 8 rounder. Then we're going to push him for the British title. Try and get the Tommy Frank fight, which I believe he wins. And then see how we go from now. But Isaac Lowe will be back as well.
Good to see Gypsy King in town as well, supporting Isaac.
Yeah, no, listen, it's good for him to be at the show. Got absolutely mobbed, but he's a good man and a great person, obviously, and he's on tour at the minute, so it's good for him to come down.
Let's run through the card quickly. Obviously, any other stand-up performances for yourself? Nina, obviously, Hughes making a debut. She was the first one up tonight. Yeah,
listen, I think Nina Hughes was unbelievable. You wouldn't believe she's 39 years old. Unbelievable performance from her. And I believe that she can win a world title. So her next fight will be an 8-rounder, a 6 or an 8, probably a 6, and then maybe the third fight will be an 8-rounder, and then we're going to try and go for like a Commonwealth title or something like that. But this within 12 to 18 months, I want to fight for a world title, and I believe she can win a world title.
Any other stand-up performances?
Cole Fowl versus Clavero. Probably one of the best 6-rounders I've ever seen. Backwards and forwards. Cole didn't have it his own way. Obviously the scorecard's 60-53. But listen, that kid 3 fights ago went 58-57 with Brian Rose. Cole Fowl just took that. I think that's his 4th or 5th fight. So it shows you what level that he's going to be campaigning at. Very exciting prospect. Elliot Wow, another very good prospect. A very, very special fight. Shiloh De Freitas. This Sugar Shy. This kid's going to be hard to match. But he's such a lovely kid, but he can fight like fuck. So yeah, it was Inder Singh Bassi got a good win. So yeah, no, it was all round a very good show. Really pleased with it.
Lee, we started this year off in a lockdown. There were events behind closed doors. So do we expect, hoping everything's okay, 2022, a lot more shows from MTK, not just in the UK but globally?
Yeah, 100%. Listen, we're going to be doing our schedule. We're sorting out schedule at the minute. We'll be back early February. We're going to reschedule, get Danny Dignam back out, and get a lot of our young fighters back out. We're looking to be busy next year, but we're going to be we're going to be concentrating on grassroots boxing. We want to our shows. We want to bring them up to your British title levels and that, and then we move them on to they can go on in other directions and that. But listen, our shows are still going to be busy. We do very good shows, in my opinion. They're very well matched. Don't know who the matchmaker is, but listen, no, it's just. I'm looking forward to 2022. I'm looking forward to a rest. It's been 6 shows in 6 weeks, and I am absolutely shattered.
Lee, just finally, the tradition normally is when you're in the East End in Bethnal Green, you hit the bagels. Are we going to get one tonight?
Mate, I'm going straight home. I'm driving straight home. Probably take me an hour and a half, but I just want to wake up to my little boy and spend the weekend with him. Boxing, my phone's going off. It probably won't, but I've got 120 unread messages that I need to get back to as well. So,
well, Lee, enjoy the rest of the year. Obviously, Christmas is around the corner, and the New Year's as well. So enjoy the festive period. We probably won't see you. We'll probably see you online doing something naughty with your boy, as always.
Well, let's see what happens. But yeah, listen, have a great Christmas. Thanks for coming and supporting the shows. Really appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. Lee Eaton for IFL TV. Thank you very much.